A couple of 2-1 teams set to square up, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here we go. On first and 10.
Oh, bad pass.
24-yard line. Wow, just one step in order to push this game has completely changed because for the defensive side, it just handed the offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first half of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on this sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he makes the catch off the tip by the safety. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you go on the road, you're hoping to make plays that will take the crowd out of the game. I think that's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially in the first quarter. Maybe help to set the tone a little bit.
Could settle them down, get them into the game a little bit easier without that crowd really being against them.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears the call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Talk about this Jets defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But the coaches have always told me when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Jets, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And this won't be enough. A good security tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here we go on 4th down. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take hold right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's complete. Stills. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back to throw now on first down. Targeting and finding Stills with this one. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 31 yards. The Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you talk about this Jets defense, they played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 3rd and 6.
Roll, roll, roll. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Now Cunningham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the first and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only the all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Once more, it's Pierce. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Dixie Maverick, Dixie Maverick. Go.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. And this is caught.
Yay!
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are back within a score. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys out next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where the quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who played best and don't worry about the rest of it.
A first catch there for Wilson and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And Stills over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll run with Hall. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey Palmer. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Here we go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. The Patriots had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready.
Another carry for Pierce. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
65 catch. 65 catch.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Cunningham to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on third down and long. Back to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's the Jets punter now. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Okay, break. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready?
On first down, it's Cunningham. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's second and 10.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Cunningham. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer.
Here's Cunningham.
Oh,
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On fourth down, Cunningham. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He finds Wilson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Man open, here is Jones. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back to throw again. incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? 19 Lions. Chop alert, Cowboy 80. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
65, Cat, 65.
Cunningham looking to throw.
Too soon.
And it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, We saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Caught on the right side by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And the Jets first down.
They'll set up a throw. And Stills bringing it in. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, New York.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This complete to Jones. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's brought down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just gave the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
31. Patriots 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
You're welcome.
And they'll set up shop right
You're
near
welcome.
midfield at the 49-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Ball on a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Palmer. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
First down, New York.
They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 34 yards. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Patriots 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They fight to get.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Charlie Jones, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this run. Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack his defense and take them out of the game.
Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
my goodness, another interception. And they take possession of the football and have it at the
Everybody getting hurt in this game.
With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented it, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Good work there, hold them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall.
Nice.
He's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Jets continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down to get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect
It's only a game
that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset.
And now here's another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Yeah, I did.
And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate.
Under the catch him again. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll drop the throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been back to this point of the season. And
I was getting ready to block it.
The kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. Kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Come on, come on.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
There's a left.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Cunningham's throw here, taken in by Gesicki. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready?
Cunningham.
Oh,
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Cunningham. That's underneath to Pierce. And getting this just shy of midfield.
oh, you caught on to that.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Reload. Reload. Bronco 80.
Cunningham to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
'79 Bronco. Ready.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And that's going to
Oh, come on, Juju.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to
Oh.
and he's brought down. Can't do anything. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's a play fake as it's set up to throw.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They got a huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Nice kick.
And the kick
Oh.
is good. So you
I thought it came out.
remember the
Good
next
game.
time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So it's a victory here for